one way I would sum up all my experiences with church over the last 40 years. You sunk your teeth into me, bloodsucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a damn vampire. Seriously, I mean it. That's what churches do. They draw you in and they bleed you dry and they use you to build their own kingdoms for a few people, a few people's prominence and power and position, and then when they don't like you anymore, they throw you away. And it can be for any reason, petty reasons. I've seen so many petty reasons that churches disavow people. Guys, if your church and your pastor does not know how to be a peacemaker, an ambassador for Christ, a person of reconciliation, what gospel is he preaching? If he does not know how to build people up instead of buildings and programs, if he's sacrificing people for his programs, his prominence, his preaching, and his theological position, then he's participating with a kingdom that is not of God, that is designed to use people, to suck them dry, to bleed them dry for the purpose of building something other than community and relationships. And I know that is very harsh, but that's been my experience, and God bless you. If you have had a different experience, that's great. I would venture to bet if you've had a more positive experience, you probably haven't tested the system that well. You probably haven't really challenged your pastor to see if he's really about you or he's really wanting you to be about him. Churches today and throughout history oftentimes have been about using people to build the kingdoms of men and the power of prominent people more so than building up individuals into Christ. Because the church has gotten in bed with the ultimate vampire of all, Satan. He's a spiritual vampire. His power system is built specifically to kill, steal, and destroy, to use people like the Matrix uses people as a battery, to fuel his own system, to energize his own cruel dreams. And when the church partners with the nation state and uses the power of the nation state, which is the beast of Satan, when the church partners with those beasts, it is going to become like them. Using the metaphor of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, this is why you cannot use the ring of power created by Melkor to defeat Melkor. You cannot use evil power for good means. This has been probably the biggest mistake and the biggest catastrophe of the church, and it is why church is where it is today, and it's why church has been where it has been so many times throughout its history, in a place partnering with a spiritual vampire, becoming itself vampiric. Think about it. You know, I can only tell you my experience. You sunk your teeth into me, bloodsucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a damn vampire.